everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my newly decorated hutch that I just put together for spring. Lately I have been craving florals, so when it was time to start decorating the hutch, I thought I'd dig out all of my beautiful floral dishes and see if I can make something work. The result is a very pretty, fresh new look for my hutch. So let me show you what I've done. So for my hutch this year, we're going to start way at the tippy top. And as you can see, I have a row of white pitchers. These are all ones I've picked up at the thrift store, and I think they make a nice display up at the top there. Simple and sweet and very clean and classic looking is what I was going for, so I really like how that turned out. So for this top shelf, I purchased these two milk glass I guess pedestal bowls not too long ago, so I added those into the mix. And then in the back, this is a plate that I found not too long ago. I think it is absolutely gorgeous, so I added that. And then I have two bowls also from the thrift store, and I just added a little plant. This one looks like this here. I'll get it out. It looks like this, and I can pick this up at Hobby Lobby. So I just kind of stuck that in there for a little pop of green. And then down here, I added another large platter in the back. Love the little pretty colors. These have more of a purple to them. I love that platter. And then in front, I added this gorgeous blue and white plate that I love so much. I picked these up also at the thrift store. I think they're gorgeous. And then I just have a little silk rose here. And then on the other side, a small soup tureen. And then down here, another platter. This one has some dark pink flowers and some greenery. I think it is so pretty. I think I keep saying that, but I love it so much. And then in front of that, I stacked this soup tureen right here. Look at how pretty this is. Oh, the dogs. Look at this. The dogs are fighting over this bone. Right now, Rama's got it. And Finny wants it, don't you, Finny? Yeah. Alright, don't worry about the mess in my room, in the background there. I have things all over the place. Anyways. Alright, so this soup tureen I have stacked in front of it. This is one of my favorites. I think it is so pretty. And then off to the side, I have this milk glass container here. I think it's like a candy dish, I'm not sure. Never know what to do with this, so I needed something tall, so I thought I'd stick that in there. And then over on this side, I have this ironstone piece here. It's just a little pot. Love that as well. And then for the final part on this side of the shelf, I have another large platter. This one has a very pale pink and green. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not, but it's got a lot of crazing on it and discoloration. Absolutely love that. So this is probably like my largest platter that I have. I just have it propped up with iron, I don't know, picture stand? I'm not sure what you call it. Anyways, over here I added this tin that I found at the thrift store probably about 3 years ago. I normally put flowers in it, but this time I just decided to keep it the way it is with the little lid on it. And then next to it, I have this green little creamer dish that I found not too long ago. And inside of that, I put a collection of silver spoons. And I think the two things together look very nice. And then on the other side, I have a stack of ironstone plates. And then I have a little teapot. And then a couple of my floral teacups that I have picked up at the thrift store. So that completes this side of the hutch. So over here you'll see in the back I put the other two plates that have the pretty blue pattern on them. I love them so much. So they make a little backdrop for this little dish here. And then I've stacked it on top of two ironstone dishes. So that completes the first shelf. And then down below I added yet another platter. This one is also has a pretty pink design also. And then I added a pitcher here, and inside of it I put my white handled silverware that I found at the thrift store. Love that so much. So I just had to use that, so I stuck those in there. In the middle here, you really can't see it very well, but is a very pretty dish. I love this dish so much. Look at those gorgeous flowers and all that crazing and browning. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love it, love it. I was going to put like some flowers in here, but I decided not to at the very end. So, and then over to this side, I have a little stack of plates and then another small soup tureen there. So that's what that shelf looks like. I'm moving on down here. Another large platter. I think this is probably one of my first floral platters that I ever bought. And I just love this beautiful big flower on it, little purple flowers, and then a little bit of gold detailing. And of course it has some crazing on it, and I loved it so much. I think this is by Homer Lachlan, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I just thought it was gorgeous. So in front of that I have stacked this soup tureen. Isn't this so pretty? Oh my goodness, love this soup tureen so much, and it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's so pretty. And then next to that I have an ironstone pitcher here, and I filled it with these faux lily of the valleys. Now I picked those flowers up at Michael's last spring, and I just love them. I was so excited to get them out again this year. And then off to the other side I just have a small another pitcher. I'm actually looking for some flowers to put into this because I think it needs a little something more on this side, but I haven't found what I like yet, so until I do, it's just going to stay empty. So that completes that shelf. And then down below I had to add a little bit of wicker to the mix. So I added this basket. Inside of it I put another pitcher, and then in the back I have an ironstone plate stacked up. And then I added a little plant from IKEA, and it's sitting in, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but it's in a little milk glass container that I found at the thrift store. And then I found these beads at the thrift store also, strung those up and just kind of put them here over the edge. So that is what this side of the hutch looks like. And that, my friends, is my newly decorated hutch for the spring. I love how fresh and pretty it looks, and it definitely makes me happy. Thanks so much for stopping by today and hanging out with me, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye now.